And President Trump is threatening a 200% tariff on European wine, champagne, and other alcohol. He says he'll impose that if the European Union goes forward with a tariff on American whiskey. Meanwhile, Canada's new retaliatory tariffs on U.S. goods went into effect at midnight. Let's bring in business reporter Alexis Christoforous for more on that. Alexis, what are economists saying about these new Canadian tariffs and this new threat from President Trump now to the EU?
Yeah, there is no shortage of things for investors to fret about once again today, and we're seeing it in stock futures now lower once again. In terms of these tariffs, let's start with Canada. These are retaliatory tariffs that are targeting red states, states that are governed by Republicans, everything from whiskey to motorcycles to soybeans. The issue there is while they might not directly impact U.S. consumers, they can down the road if the tariffs are in place long enough, because those U.S. companies, their businesses will start to suffer. They may have to lay off workers. They may have to raise prices on U.S. consumers to make up for the loss in their exports. And then, of course, 200% tariffs against EU's alcohol, beer, just adding to the worry that these tariffs are going to implode inflation as we move forward.
Now, a new inflation report just out shows U.S. wholesale prices were unchanged in February. What does that tell you, especially on the heels of yesterday's better than expected consumer prices report?
Right. This is good news because while we're not seeing a huge difference at the market, I mean, consumer prices actually inched up just a little bit. Wholesale prices, as you said, were flat. The hope is that those wholesale prices would trickle down to consumers. We're not seeing that right now and probably won't for a while because so many businesses have taken a hit because of the inflation. They're not running to pass any kind of savings off to the consumer. But, you know, this is worrisome with all of these tariffs now going in place. What does this mean for inflation going forward? At least we're at a semi-good place. Inflation's not rising at the same time tariffs are being put in place. But of course, what does this all mean for the Federal Reserve meeting next week on interest rates? Most economists expect them to do nothing as they too try to figure out what these tariffs will mean for inflation in the long run.
So what are you watching for in the markets today?
We want to see if there's any reason for stocks to rally. If they do rally, economists are saying it's called a technical bounce and not something that really has legs and will last, because the truth of the matter is these tariffs have, and also a possible shutdown for the government, just a dark cloud now over the market. Until we start to see the smoke clear, there's really no reason for stocks to rally in a meaningful way.
All right, Alexis Christoforous, thank you.